വെൽക്കം ബാക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും TPES മറ്റൊരു അധ്യായത്തിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം. അപ്പോൾ ടെക്നീഷ്യൻ പവർ ഇലക്ട്രോണിക്സ് സിസ്റ്റത്തിൻ്റെ പ്രൊവിഷണൽ ആൻസർ കീ ഇപ്പോൾ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ ഇതിലെന്തെങ്കിലും മിസ്റ്റേക്കുകളൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നിങ്ങളുടെ പ്രൊഫൈൽ വഴി കേരള PSCക്ക് പരാതി കൊടുക്കാവുന്നതാണ് കേട്ടോ. അതിനുള്ള മെസ്സേജസൊക്കെ നിങ്ങളുടെ പ്രൊഫൈലിൽ ഉണ്ടാവും. ആൻസേഴ്സ് നോക്കാം. വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദ ഷേപ്പ് ഓഫ് മാൻഡേറ്ററി സയൻസ്? B. Circular. What is the reason for electric fire? C. Overloading. Which fire extinguisher is used to put off Class C type of fire? 3. C. Dry powdered. Which artificial respiration method to be avoided to a person with abdomen injury? A. Schaeffer's method. Which method is used for blanketing with foam to extinguish the fire? Option C. Smothering. Which electrical quantity is directly proportional to the current carrying capacity of the conductor? Option D. Conductor's diameter. EMF of a cell does not depend on size and spacing of electrode. What is the relation between phase voltage and line voltage in delta system? Option A. VL is equal to V phase. How many gauge numbers in SWG standard wire gauge change to double the cross section area of the conductor? Option B. 3 gauge sizes decreased. Which metal has very good conductivity to the electric current? Option C. Silver. Which of the following capacitors can have the highest capacity value? Option D. Electrolytic. Ferrite cores are used for. Option B. High frequencies. A resistor has color code bands brown, black, green and gold. Its nominal value is. Option A. 1000 kilo ohm plus or minus 10%. മിസ്റ്റേക്ക് ഉണ്ടെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പ്രൊഫൈലിൽ കൂടെ അതിൻ്റെ എവിടെ നിന്നാണോ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് റെഫറൻസ് കിട്ടിയത് അത് വെച്ചിട്ട് അപ്ലോഡ് ചെയ്യാവുന്നതാണ് കേട്ടോ. 14. Neutral atom must have the same number of. B. Protons and electrons. Diameter of a copper wire is doubled. Its current carrying capacity becomes. Option A. 4 times. In a Zener diode shunt voltage regulator, the diode regulates so long as it is kept in dash conduction. B. Reverse. In a parallel circuit, all components must. Option A. Have the same potential difference across them. Primary advantage of crystal oscillator is that Option C. Its frequency of oscillation remains almost constant. In a N-channel JFET, if the gate voltage VGS is made more negative, then option B. Channel conductivity decreases. What is the range of temperature setting on soldering workstation for soldering SMD ICs? Option C. 250 degrees Celsius to 280 degrees Celsius. Which material is used to make the drill bits for drilling PCB holes? Option D. Solid coated tungsten carbide. What is the purpose of providing solder mask on the PCBs? Option D. Prevent solder bridges. Which of the following devices does not have negative resistance characteristics? Option D. FET. Varactor diode is used for. Option A. Electronic tuning. In an oscillator, the feedback signals. Option A. In phase with input signal. The current through the SCR can be turned off by. Option A. Reducing the current through SCR below holding current. SCR has. Option C. 3 LEDs, 4 layers. The equivalent circuit of triac is. Option B. 2 SCR connected in inverse parallel with common gate. The triac can be triggered into conduction by. Option D. Positive or negative gate signal. IGBT has. Option D. Both A and C. 3 terminals of IGBT. Option B. Gate emitter collector. 32. While testing a diac using multimeter, it should show. C. Infinite resistance in either direction. Diac exhibits negative resistance characteristics at. Option A. Breakover voltage. The snubber circuit is used. Option C. To avoid false triggering of triac. The application of SCR is. Option A. To control the amount of power delivered to the load. Which of the following is a bidirectional device? Option B. Triac. The insulating layer in MOSFET is made of. D. Silicon dioxide. Which of the following is a current driven device? A. BJT. The shortcut for shut down the computer is Alt plus F4. Which is the primary memory? Option C, RAM. Typical forward voltage drop of red LEDs 41 D 1.8 volt. The rate of change of output voltage in operational amplifiers is called. Option B, slew rate. DC value of the pulsating output in a half-wave rectifier is. Option B, VDC equal to 0.318 V peak. If input AC wave have frequency of 50 Hz applied to full wave rectifier, the output frequency of the pulsating DC will be. Option D, 100 Hz. Peak inverse voltage across the diode in a half-wave rectifier with capacitor input filter is. Option C, 2 Vm. The type code printed on a Zener diode is BZC9V1. B stands for silicon. Option A. 47. The pin number 2 of timer IC555 is. D, trigger. The reverse leakage current in a silicon diode. Option A, doubles for each 10 degrees Celsius rise in temperature. Arsenic is donor impurity. Option C. Air core transformers used in high frequency application because. Option C, there will have no iron loss. In digital storage oscilloscope, the purpose of sampling is. B, convert analog signal into digital signal. Which function makes a stable waveform displayed on the DSO screen? Option A, auto set function. The overall operations of the digital storage oscilloscope is controlled by. Option D, using microprocessor. What is the advantage of the DSO? Option C, store digital data for later viewing. Which part of the DSO store the processed data of input signal voltage? 55A, memory. The function performed by the sample hold circuit along with the ADC in digital storage oscilloscope is data acquisition. Option C. Which circuit is used in digital storage oscilloscope to convert the input sample voltage into digital information? Option B, analog to digital converter circuit. 58. For commercial purpose, the DSO will allows up to. Option D, 40 channel. What is the bit size of the 8051 microcontroller? 59C, 8 bit. Name the architecture and instruction set used for MC51. 60B, Harvard architecture with CISC instruction set. The number of input-output ports in 8051 microcontroller. Option A, 4 ports. SCON in serial port is used for which operation? Option C, controlling data. The function of the program counter is. Option D, address of the next instruction. From the list, what is the order of the assembly and running of 8051 program? Option A. It's an order 1, 2, 3, 4. Which pin provides a reset option in MC51? Option B, pin number 9. External access is used to permit. Option D, memory interfacing. What is the operation performed by the following assembly language program of MC51? Option A, clears the 21 RAM locations starting from address 100H. What is the address range of SFR? Option C, 80H to FFH. A 3-phase full wave fully controlled bridge uses. Option D, 6 SCRs. A triac built in the same chip is called. Option B, quadriac. A freewheeling diode is used in a controller rectifier circuit in case of. Option C, inductive loads. From the following list, a DC chopper circuit control can be adopted by. Option D, 1, 2, 3. The heart of an inverter is. Option A, oscillator. Thermistor is a transducer which converts. Option C, temperature into equivalent electrical signal. Which one of the following is a measure of purity of the power output of power supply? Option B, ripple factor. What will be the backup time of a UPS if it is backed by 150 Ah 12 volt battery driving a load of 150 watt? Option A, 12 hours. The working of SMPS is based on. Option D, chopper principle. The most suitable device for high frequency inversion SMPS is. Option C, MOSFET. In optical fibers, Rayleigh scattering is proportional to. Option D, 1 by lambda raised to 4. Optical fiber works on the phenomenon of a total internal reflection. Which type of mechanical splicing exhibits a permanent binding of prepared fiber ends with the rigid alignment of the tube? Option A, snug tube splicing. The macroscopic bending losses show an exponential increase due to option B, decrease. The starting torque of DC motor is independent of A, speed. Servo motor has 3 terminals. Option C. Which of the following statement related to servo motor is incorrect? B, it is inexpensive and widely available. Large number of narrow slots in a stator of an AC motor is preferred because. Option C, large number of narrow slots reduces noise and tooth pulsation losses. Armature voltage control of DC motor will provide. Option C, constant torque drive. Which actuator does not need any external power source? Option C, wax motor. Which valve should be used if there is a need of fluid to flow in 4 directions? Option A, spool valve. The small section of fiber which is coupled to the optical source is known as. C, both A and B. Which is a electro-pneumatic drive? Option C, hydraulic cylinder. How many directions are there for a fluid to flow in shuttle valves? B, 2. The PLC is classified into. Option B, 2. Which is the first PLC model? Option A, PLC 084. How many operations the PLC have? Option C, 3. Dash are the components that are required to change or create a program? Option D, all of the above. PLCs can be programmed in. Option D, all of the above. The relays consist of. Option C, A and B. The components that make PLC works can be divided into dash core areas. Option C, 3. Which are known as poppet valves? Option A, seat valves. അപ്പോൾ ഇത്രയാണ് നമ്മളുടെ ആൻസർ കീയിൽ കൊടുത്തിരിക്കുന്നത്. മിസ്റ്റേക്സ് ഉണ്ടെന്ന് ഉള്ളത് നിങ്ങൾ പ്രൊഫൈൽ വഴി പരാതി അറിയിക്കുക. പിന്നെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എത്ര മാർക്ക് കിട്ടിയെന്നുള്ളത് താഴെ കമൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യുക. ഞാൻ പോളും കൂടി ഇടാം. പോൾ ചെയ്തിട്ട് അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ഏതാണ്ട് ഒരു കട്ട് ഓഫിൻ്റെ ഒരു ഐഡിയ കിട്ടുന്നുണ്ടോ. അപ്പോൾ മറ്റൊരു വീഡിയോ ആയിട്ട് കാണാം. താങ്ക് യു.